I'm photographer Mike Bowers. I've called in Australia's pre-eminent coach of political muscle to talk all things election, and a very warm welcome.
Well, that's former government coach now, Mikey. I'm now a freelance consultant.
It looks like the Labor Party has squeaked back in.
Well, yeah, I mean, full credit to Albo, first returning captain since GST Johnny back in 2004.
David Rowe's got this lovely cartoon, Politic Eggs now, soft-boiled Dutton.
Albo there with his little silver spoon.
Hard-boiled Dutton and APS toast.
This is, of course, potentially also referencing Dutton's egg moment in the debate.
Yes.
Although, you know, a bit of a rookie error to say, oh no, it's my wife who does the shopping.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
surely
yeah.
it's a political staffer.
Coach, Fiona Katauskas has picked up on the hate media. That's the thing about the hate media. They're always trying to whip up fear and division.
No one ever won elections based on joy, hope and optimism.
Yeah, well, I think, you know, fear and division's a nice catchy little thing. We could have had wedge and sledge.
Doubt and clout. Are drugs and thugs making you too scared to go to the shops? Vote me. Now preferencing Pauline.
What has Welcome to Country ever done for you?
Stop foreign students taking our homes.
There are moments during a campaign when the photographer just gets that peak action which just makes it a millisecond before and after it wouldn't have worked.
It looks like a little bit of a tough day on the beers. I'd say there's a little bit of gas going on for Duts. Amelia's basically staring down the future of her party thinking, when will you all shuffle off and retire so the youth can take control?
Coach, Peter Dutton faced questions of fitness to lead, but the Prime Minister's form hasn't been great, has it?
Well, until a couple of weeks into the campaign, it looked like it was toast, didn't it? But
yeah.
things I think took a turn when he fell off the stage, denied he fell off the stage, then briefly admitted to having fallen off the stage, and then recanted that admission. But look, here we are, things got better.
Beautiful Mark Knight cartoon who has seems to think the Prime Minister's got a bit of a train wreck here with cost of living, cheaper power bills, the voice, green hydrogen. Dutton can't make so many mistakes on the campaign and then expect people to vote for him.
Well, it's an interesting juxtaposition, isn't it, Bowers? Because you've got, of course, the government's record of 3 years in office versus what has been a pretty woeful campaign by the coalition. And so what do the voters think? We found out last night.
Johannes Leek seems to have the arsenal of the Prime Minister here.
Unprepared, my arsenal.
Yeah.
So here we have effectively Australia's entire defence plan laid out with, we've got lean on the Yanks, hope for the best.
She'll be right.
Talk.
Empty promises and fingers crossed.
crossed.
Chris Downs has got the federal race. You don't have to be the fastest, you just have to be faster than your opposition.
Indeed, you've got to make sure there's no stages to trip over as you're running.
Coach, Clive Palmer wasn't exactly best and fairest on the pitch, but he certainly commanded a lot of attention.
Sorry, my phone's just buzzing. No, it's another Trumpets text, sorry. Democracy sausage fingers at work.
Yep.
Text message vote.
Texting away. Text message vote, trumpet. Text message trumpet, trumpet. Text message voice.
Do you think Trumpets has caught on as a bit of a catchphrase?
No, bugle of bull dust, I think, really. Beautiful Matt Golding, the primary school kid learning to play the recorder of Patriots.
Parents of primary school children currently learning the recorder. Our thoughts and prayers are with you.
Mark Carney went elbows up during the recent campaign and went full on against Trump. Is there any truth to you were coaching elbows up?
I indeed took some money from Canada to advise them. I'm not tied to any political party these days. I go where the money takes me, and I was pretty proud of our campaign in Canada.
Beautiful Kathy Wilcox here, who's got the maple grief with the old fingers up and the American flag.
There's something in that. We're talking about changing the flag in Australia all the time.
I think it was a win for MAGA, wasn't it? Make America go away. David Rowe here, Maple Matador. It's all A. Hey.
David Rowe's images are both things of beauty and nightmare fuel.
They certainly are. Brett Lethbridge's bowling ball of Trump here takes out the Canadian Conservatives and probably the Australian coalition.
It's always the case, you suck up to the cool kids, but then when they stop being cool, you know, you're left exposed.
Yeah. Matt Golding, I think, has summed it up for all of us.
Where to watch the election, and there we all are.
Under the couch.
Cowered under the couch.
I think we're in a very interesting phase of politics. Thank you for coming and flexing your political muscles with us this morning. It's been a great pleasure.
Only for you, Mikey Bowers, and well may we say full credit to democracy.